Okay, so what is the next part for how does media impact me that is opened either here or here? It's up to you. There's multiple ways to get into things. So the next part is you are going to be taking part in the second discussion. So let's look at the content area just to see what was expected in the second discussion. And then I'll take you to the discussion area where I've repeated some of the information just so that people don't get confused. So you're going to walk through, read over these pieces of the content. You are going to have a look at this Friends video. You are going to watch this TED Talk. And you've already gone through the discussion guidelines. And if you haven't, you need to go through those. And then you're getting to this part here. So now that you've watched Friends, you've watched TED, and you've gone through the discussion tip slideshow, you are going to participate in the discussion. These are the things that are expected. So, two ways to get there. One, you click on this link. Two, you click up here. And you will have the second discussion opened up to you on Monday. So it'll be right here. Again, I tried to make things easy. This is the video it's referring to, the Friends, same one that's in the content, same TED Talk from the content. I just like to make sure that I put things in multiple places. Again, the instructional video for the first one is linked here, but it's also linked in the content area. So you'll notice I try to make it as organized as I can so that people don't get confused, but you'll notice my instructions are in multiple places. So try not to get too confused by that. Okay, so let's look at this discussion. Again, if it's me, I Control C, Control V, I copy and paste this stuff. So I'm going to copy this so that I don't miss anything. I'm going to click on the hyperlink. And I'm going to have a look at what's expected of this task in terms of the rubric assessment. So in this one, I'm expected to make my own original thread. I'm expected to introduce myself and answer a question. I've explained this part. I've answered how can we read strangers online. I've responded to another student's post, and I've been respectful in terms of how I write, and I've listened and acknowledged and respected differing ideas, opinions, and values. So how you respond to somebody else is polite as well. So that's how you will be graded on this discussion. Again, I've copy and pasted these pieces after watching the video, and then I'm going to start my original thread. So this is part one. I'm going to put these, and then I'm going to do my introduction here. I might write something la da 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 da. And then I'm going to answer this question after having watched those videos and gathered ideas. I'm going to make sure that I use full sentences, and again, blah, 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 blah. So I will be able to collect information from the content area in the videos to answer those questions. I would title my post, Miss Allison's response, and then I would post this. I'm not going to post that one. Once that has posted, I'm just going to delete that for now. Once that has posted, you should be able to be given a hyperlink that would say Miss Allison's response. So again, just like I showed, let's go back up to the first discussion because I know I made a post there. So if we go into the first discussion that I made the video for, you will see once you make that original thread, you can then enter into somebody's post. You can read it and you have the option to reply. So 2 pieces of work for the second discussion. One, make your original post as it relates to the videos, the content, slideshow. and 2, respond respectfully to another student. And this will be open until Friday before we go on break, and then it will shut down. So same thing with this discussion. You have until Friday to make your original and also to respond respectfully on another student's. And again, for those of you that are comfortable with e-learning, I would really love for you to make your posts early on so that people that are getting used to the online environment can see how it's done.